my name is Lauren, and today we'll be focusing on our hamstrings. A lot of us have been using our 1 hour window of outside time to walk or run. I don't know about you, but I'm currently feeling like my hamstrings have a personal vendetta against me. This sequence is fantastic for lengthening our hamstrings and perhaps relieving some lower back pain. We will spend quite a bit of our time on our knees today, so please take the time now to get a blanket ready to pop under our knees when we get to tabletop. We will also be using a strap, so if you don't have one of these at home, you could use a belt, a scarf, or perhaps even a dressing gown cord. We'll begin today on our backs, lying in constructive rest pose, our feet resting on the floor, and place your left hand on your belly and your right hand on your chest. Closing down the eyes and paying attention to our breath. Feeling the inhale as it fills your belly and your chest, making your hands rise. And the exhale, feeling the hands falling. Deep inhale. And a steady, slow exhale. Breathing in and breathing out. Blinking the eyes open and hugging both knees into your chest. It might feel good to circle your hips in one direction and then the other. Knees coming back into your chest and engaging your core, lifting your forehead towards your knees. And as you exhale, rolling back down along your spine, head is the last to arrive. Inhale, forehead lifts to knees. And exhale, spine and head find the mat. Inhale, coming forward. And exhale, head finds the mat. Placing both feet back onto the mat. Thinking about reclined pigeon. Bring the left foot off the floor, flex the foot, and place the left ankle on top of the right thigh. This might already be enough. You might wish to clasp your hands behind your right thigh, hugging it in towards the chest. For some of us, it may even feel really good to bring our hands onto the front of that right shin, pulling it into our chest. Making sure that the left foot is flexed and reaching that left knee towards the front of the mat. Feeling a beautiful stretch in that left glute and hip. Inhale here. And exhale, untangling the legs, both feet finding the mat. Coming onto the other side, lifting the right foot off the floor, flexing the foot, and bringing the right ankle on top of the left thigh. Staying here, or if it felt good on the other side, holding on to either the back of the left thigh or perhaps onto that left shin. Breathing into that deep glute and hip stretch. Very good. Untangling the legs, feet finding the mat once more. Taking hold of your strap. Lift the left foot and hook the strap over the sole of that foot, reaching it up to the sky. Flexing the toes back towards your face, and the heel is pressing into the sky above. You may like to stay here, or perhaps it feels good to lengthen that right leg out along the floor. Feeling the back of that left leg opening up. Breathing into that left calf and hamstring. Just checking in and making sure that both of your shoulders are still pressing firmly into the mat. Inhale, bring the right foot back onto the mat. Unhook the strap from the left foot and bringing that left foot onto the mat. Lifting the right foot, bringing the strap over the sole and reaching the heel to the sky. Toes flexing back to your face. If it felt good on the other side, lengthening out that left leg. Keeping both shoulders firmly on the mat. Feeling that deep stretch through the calf and the hamstring of the right leg. Breathing into any discomfort you might feel. On your next exhale, bringing the sole of the left foot back to the mat, unhooking the strap from the right foot, both feet finding the mat. Hugging the knees into the chest, and begin to rock and roll a few times along your spine. Gradually finding the momentum to come all the way up and over your knees into tabletop. Send the right foot forward, coming into our low lunge. Hands framing the foot. Back knee is on the floor. As you inhale, reaching the chest forward. And as you exhale, sinking just that little bit more into your hips. On your next exhale, straightening through that front leg and coming back into half Hanuman, peeling the sole of the foot off the ground, toes pointing to the sky, finding length through the spine, and finding surrender. This is my favorite hamstring stretch. On your next inhale, coming forward once again into that low lunge. Then thinking about Skandasana, lifting that back knee off the floor, pivoting on the feet to face the side of the mat, hands coming in front of you, and the heel of that left foot comes onto the mat, toes pointing to the sky. If you have the balance, you're welcome to bring your hands into prayer or keep them on the floor, whatever feels good for you. Inhale, finding length in the spine, and exhale, sinking into this side squat. Pressing into both feet, coming through the center, and moving your Skandasana onto the other side. So this time, the left leg is bent, the right is out long with the toes pointing to the sky. Inhale, crown of the head reaches, and exhale, relax. Thinking about a low lunge on this left side, pivoting on the feet to face the back of the mat. Right knee finding the mat, and the chest is reaching forward. And on your next exhale, coming back into half Hanuman, left leg straightening, toes coming off the mat and pointing to the sky. Inhale, chest reaches forward, And exhale, folding over that left leg. Inhale, coming forward into that low lunge. And exhale, stepping the right foot forward to meet the left. Rolling down onto your butt and swiveling to the side of your mat. Finding your strap once again and extending your left leg out. Bend the right knee and bring the sole of the right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Hooking the strap over the left foot. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, reaching the crown of the head to the sky. And exhale from the hips, folding forward, bringing the chest towards the knee and the forehead towards the toes. Inhale, finding length, and exhale, surrender. Letting this pose feel right for you. You might bring a slight bend into that left knee, or perhaps staying quite upright. If you find that your lower back is rounding quite a lot here, just bringing a cushion or a block underneath your sit bones can help you maintain that nice straight spine. As long as you feel that deep stretch through the underside of that left leg, you're doing this pose just right. Inhale, finding length. Exhale, surrender. Inhale, slowly rolling up through the spine, releasing the strap. Your right hand finds the floor behind you, and thinking about a wild thing variation. Lift the hips, come onto that right knee, left arm reaches to the back of the room. Inhale, finding lift in those hips. And exhale, bringing the hips back down to the ground. This time extending the right leg out long, bending the left knee and bringing the sole of the foot to the right thigh. Finding the strap from before, lassoing it over that right foot. Inhale, reaching the crown of the head to the sky. And exhale, folding forward from the hip, only coming as far down as you can while still maintaining that straight spine. Making any adjustments on this side that you need to make sure that you can keep that spine nice and straight. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to fold. Stay here for a few more breaths. Very good. Releasing the strap, thinking about the wild thing variation. Coming onto that left knee, reaching the right arm back, lifting the hips. Inhale, finding more lift and reach. And exhale, coming back to the ground. Taking hold behind your knees and rolling your spine vertebra by vertebra down onto the mat. Your head is the last to arrive. Hugging the knees into the chest, bringing the arms out wide, allowing the knees to fall to the left side, gazing over the right shoulder, feeling both shoulders on the mat. Inhale, lift the knees and allow them to reach over to the right side. Gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale Knees coming back up to center. And exhale, extending the legs out long, arms by your side, Shavasana. I encourage you to stay here for as long as you like, allowing the practice to integrate into your body. If you are short on time, please just stay here for about 10 long breaths. I hope your hamstrings are feeling nice and renewed and ready for another week of daily walks. If you enjoyed this class, I'd like to invite you to take the Forgiving Feet sequence for a whole lower body release. Namaste.